Hi, this is Sandra, and welcome. You have arrived to Sandaraella Leadership Training. Here is our series on YouTube, and we hope that you've had a chance to see some of other uploads recently, as well as visited our website at sandaraella.com, as well as our podcast series too. So, we wanted to continue our exploration on a variety of different leadership topics. There's many things that we have had experience in that connects us to what we do as leaders. There's some things that are making us uniquely exploring certain things, as well as some things are, very familiar to us. So, this opportunity to get together every now and again is to explore a variety of different things that we have on the table that we share. So, we'd like you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our topics as you see them. And we certainly would love to hear from you. Recognize that even though that there are leaders who have certain styles and expressions as to how they want to be present in a certain, situation and how they want to work with people, we recognize that there's no, preference, or there's no ideal leader. We all strive to work towards the best in the craft that we have. And so while others might boast and say, oh, this person is better and that person is better, it all depends on the situation. It all depends on the environment. We're looking at the culture of that particular organization. So there's a lot of different factors. It also looks at the staffing that we have, and what kind of expertise does this leader have, and the connection. We also want to recognize the cultural differences as well. So maybe practicing in one country under a certain dominant culture might be different from another culture and another organization. It all depends on how the employees will present themselves, how the organization is, organizing themselves, and their vision and their mission as well. So there's all of these different things that leaders need to look at and, consider. So today I want to talk to you about something that has kind of gotten under my skin during the years that I've practiced as a leader, certainly, and in my various management experiences. And my pet peeve is what we want to talk about today. It's about the pet peeve. And so basically, what really, I guess, irritates me is when I've been involved in a meeting, or I've attended some kind of setting, maybe personally or professionally, and I'm engaging with those representatives of that particular community or department. And so when you hear things like, oh, it's not my job, that is one of the things that for me, feel that it is quite irresponsible of that person who is representing that department or that organization. And I'm just wondering, maybe it's something that you have heard as well too. Quite, we need to understand that there is some legitimacy around that certain demands that we might have, or expectations of others, they just might not be able to do it because it's really not their job. But the point of just shutting down the dialogue and the discussion, or the opportunity to learn more, by saying it's just not my job, it's not my job, is kind of like dismissing it, and not really taking any other further action. So that is the concern that certainly that I've had. Point is, as leaders, we want to be able to listen to that person, not to dismiss them, or to aggravate the situation even more so that they now are demanding to speak to other higher management, or they're wanting to put in formal complaint. Those things, at the manager level, as well as, a senior worker as well, you have the opportunity to divert that in a variety of different ways. Just don't want to drop the ball, and leave people kind of not knowing what else to do. So, as leaders, I guess what we want to do is recognize that there are limitations, that what people can do. And we know that your team has been assigned to do certain things, and there's only certain things that they're able to do. But using, just to think about it and to record the information that someone is requesting, if you can't assist them, see if you can relay that on to someone else, and recognize that the other person who's coming to you potentially has been thinking about this, and maybe has been worried about this, and contemplating what to do. And so they're seeking you, thinking that you might be an expert of some sort, or someone who will be able to get some kind of resolution for them. So we want to think on the two sides. It's not just about, oh, it's my job and that's it, and we're just sitting at our desk and we're getting paid to do this and this, and not recognize that there may be other unforeseen events that crop up. And that's the wonderful thing about life. We're living, we're alive, we're humans. We're not robotic, where we are, only going to do this and this and that's it. There's going to be other situations that are going to come in, and so we'd like you to think about that, and to encourage your teams as well, to do more. And once they have a sense of what they can do and what's needed, they can always provide you with feedback, as well as the other upper management as well. So if we have other people who are asking for this particular assistance, we can always record that and then make some value to that. Maybe there's an opportunity, because we've had that interest, to do something else with our departments or our companies to grow them. Maybe there's a deficiency that we have that we're not seeing from our eyes, but from the outside world, they're seeing that. So we want to take opportunities and not minimize them. Every point has a purpose, and there's a reason why it's coming. And for people coming into your organization and asking those questions, it means already perhaps that they have a sense that there is something really good about that organization that will be able to assist them with what they need. They are seeking and hoping your hand will be able to assist them. I want to talk about today, and would really love to hear more about what you think about your pet peeve. How can you make those changes at your work so that pet peeves can be eliminated? How can you engage your team so that they are more successful? How can we build those really good contacts with our stakeholders and also our customers, so that they keep coming and returning and see that what we are offering is something of value? So I'd like you to just think about that, and thank you so much for visiting again today, and we hope to see you again and hear from you as well. Thank you.